Australia hosting India for the first 5 tests, the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Who knows what unfolds here in day 3 of this first test match. Runs from the get-go. Rahul, that's a confident punch through the covers. And that will be the opening boundary here on day 3 for India. Rides it over the slips. It's 1 bounce for 4, so Jaiswal gets in on the act. Moves to 95.
Scoring quickly as well, India.
Grabbed. How far does it go? Oh, it may be. Just maybe.
Yes.
That is 6. That is 6, and that is 100. The 4th Test match century for a young man who arrived in Australia with a huge reputation. The noise there on that occasion. It carries through to Carey, so Stark just opens the door for Australia.
Slashes at it. Another boundary for Jaiswal. Looks like he's in a mood now to get rolling. Slashed hard, just over the top of the man that was there waiting. We talked about the fact that he was in about 15 off the rope, and it just flew over the head of Travis Head.
He just hasn't been on the money.
Brilliant. And it's a shot you will see very, very often from Yashasvi Jaiswal against the off-spinner.
From the Langer stand end. Met with the full blade, the flashing blade of Jaiswal. He goes to 141. Slashed so firmly that Nathan Lyon didn't even consider chasing that with any great pace. He's going to just waltz his way.
Several important categories. Can they get going tonight against Bama's defense? It's returnable, a short kick, and Bowman from the 10 spins free and is knocked down at the 24-yard line. Taylor Tatum, the true freshman back, gets the start. Javante Barnes with a foot injury cannot go tonight, and it's a keeper on the first play, and Jackson Arnold follows, blocks.
He's growing because of it, experiencing it as a head coach, but it's tough to get through to make him better as a head coach.
Nolte Overton, by the way, back on the field for Alabama, but there's Xavier Robinson, the young running back. He gives him a spark, runs all the way down to the Bama 35.
He's going to get the guard, point around to tight end, but watch the cornerback, watch his head when he goes, how slow and developing. See him reading that? You know, he's really patient there on the read and on the ride.
Need 2 on 3rd down. Tatum smacked down, lost the ball. Fumbles have been a huge problem all season. Deontay Lawson recovers that. But
last few plays, we saw a corner blitz. This time you're going to see the safety here kind of cheat down, and then get involved in big hit right there. Ball comes out, and Lawson's able to capitalize and get on that, but give Coach Womack a lot of credit there for dialing that pressure up.
Milroe has time, launches down the seam, and going up to make the catch is Jeremy Bernard.
Watch this safety. I'm not really sure what he's thinking as this ball gets worked downfield. He goes playing a little robber. It goes over top of his head. Linebacker tried to get back to the middle of the field. That looked like Campbell, who was working back. That ball was thrown on a line, and what a job by Bernard to climb the ladder to make that.
We've got new merch. A Bryson Elf on the Shelf plushie with a reindeer ham, ham socks, and ham pajamas. Or as I like to call them, pajamas. Get it? They're all super comfy and make for great stocking stuffers. All of these are available separately and in cool bundles with limited edition Black Friday discounts. Go check out the store using the link in the description and get yours in time for the holidays.
Hey Bryson, look over here. I've got a toy for you.
No, look over here. I've got a snack for you.
Whoa, he's looking at both of us.
Should we get him checked out?
Meh, he's probably fine.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and today I'm finally gonna fulfill a promise I made 6 years ago.
Also, my eyes are kind of messed up. I'll talk about it in a future video, but anyways.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Why did it take you 6 years to finally talk about this? And to that I say, I don't know. Get off my case, dude. You're not my dad. Our story begins 23 years ago. My mom was pregnant, and she, my dad, and all my siblings were hoping for a girl, since she had had 2 boys in a row. Then, much to everyone's disappointment, she had another boy. Me. Little did they know, the disappointments were just getting started. Before I could even speak, my parents noticed some issues.
Why do his eyes look like that?
My left eye would drift. Sometimes I'd be wall-eyed, and sometimes I'd be cross-eyed. I think this baby is a dud. Send it back and get a new one. There's even a family photo of me wearing Mr. Potato Head glasses.
I think he's trying to tell us something.
In fact, there are a lot of goofy pictures of little me. Look at that. Not a thought behind those eyes. Eventually, my parents took me to the eye doctor and ran some tests.
Look here, buddy. Follow the pen. Yep, just like that. Okay, all done. Have a lollipop. Yeah, his left eye.
Today, I was scrolling through YouTube and found a video called Feeding Giant Pet Leech, where this guy literally showed off his pet leech and fed it his own blood for 3 hours. Now, you probably think this is weird, but I am known for keeping the weirdest pets, so of course, I found this website that will sell me a pet leech. Dang, $20 for a pet leech. That's a bargain. I'm gonna buy 2 of these things. Let's just get this checked out. So in this video, I'm gonna build a home for them, show off everything about keeping a pet leech, and literally let them suck on my arm. Yes, I am not kidding. I'm gonna let them do that, and I might get some unknown deadly virus. This is easily gonna be my weirdest pet. Anyways, until the leeches got delivered, I got out a 20-gallon aquarium and a ton of rocks to get its enclosure built. Step 1 to make its home is to make a rock arch. To do that, I got out some water-safe spray foam and sprayed the entire left side of the enclosure, and then I covered it with some lava rocks. You see, leeches spend most of their time in the water, but they actually have the ability to crawl on land like a worm. And basically, by connecting all these rocks with foam, I was able to build an arch here that I could cover with dirt to make the land portion of this enclosure. On the land, I put some very simple decorations like a piece of wood, some carpet moss, and a small plant to complete it. Alright, the land area is looking pretty nice and small and cozy, and it's gonna be so cool to see the leeches swim onto the land so they can eat food and stuff. Oh, and also, if you're wondering where I got this beautiful plant, it's of course from Walmart. Gotta keep the channel's tradition going, you know. Anyway, step 2 of this enclosure is to create the water portion. Now, I started by getting out some of this black aqua soil stuff and putting a layer of it down because it'll allow us to grow some beautiful, luscious plants in here. But first, I covered the soil with a layer of sand and started to scatter giant river rocks along the bottom. I figured it'd be cool to make this place look like the bottom of a river, since that's where leeches live in the wild. To finish the river look in here, I put some smaller river rocks around, and then I put some extra small tiny river rocks around, and then I put some extra tiny small river rocks around, which aren't really rocks anymore, they're just kind of like gravel, but yeah.